after World War II, the Wellcome Trust, because at that point, 1936, Sir Henry Wellcome dies and everything passes into the Wellcome Trust. After World War II, they decide they don't want to continue to care for this massive collection of around 1 million objects, and so they do a series of dispersals. And those happen in the 40s and 50s. By the time the 1960s roll around, they've dispersed most of the sort of global arts collection. They've retained the pharmaceutical collection, the book collection, things like that. And, you know, it was serendipity that someone from the Wellcome Trust had dinner with UCLA's Chancellor Murphy, and they had a conversation about how, hey, Chancellor Murphy had just started a museum on campus 2 years prior, and the Wellcome Trust still had these pieces that they had been holding on to.
It so happens that the former head of collections from Wellcome is now teaching at UCLA and can go to the Wellcome collection to select pieces with Chancellor Murphy.
Just sort of meant to be in that way. A lot of things aligned. And so it was, you know, and then it was just sort of very quickly decided, and pieces were selected. Some pieces were just sent, and in the same calendar year of 1965 that they made this initial connection, they sent 30,000 objects.
The pieces arrived, they're cataloged, and a show was installed before the end of the year. It's an incredible feat. I have literally no idea how they did it.
No. And so the final part of this exhibition is looking at that arrival at the Fowler. And so we have an interview with this wonderful academic, Carrie Charkoff, who was she was an MA student at UCLA when they arrived, and the way she tells it was it almost feels like someone from anthropology just like went outside and just grabbed every student they could find to pull them in to help with the cataloging. And so it was a group of very dedicated students who went through and labeled and cataloged and helped unpack and do everything.
Really get the initial organization that made any of the further work possible. They did categorization, they put numbers on things so we can find them again, they organized the archive. We really owe so much to those grad students who followed up on the big gift and the efforts of the big wigs.